Cyclone fans, to another night of Cyclone football. Tonight here at Merrill Field, we have the Harlan Cyclones versus the Denison Monarchs, who are led by Harlan grad Willie Boffman. You're watching right now live on YouTube and HLTV channel 15. Jonathan North's running the camera, and it is just Shane tonight, as my partner in crime is out. So it looks like Harlan is going to kick off to start the game. And these Cyclones are going to come in a little fired up. Tough test last week against Lewis Central. They put up a heck of a fight. Just couldn't quite get the job done. And Denison is coming in off of a win against Thomas Jefferson, 41-28. It looks like Harlan's really going to have to key in on running back Cole Kastner. He eclipsed the 200-yard rushing mark last week.
Kicking off for the Cyclones, number 37, Nolan Schroeder.
And
receiver for the Monarchs, number 3,
Wayne Grady had about 173 passing yards. As this is caught and returned to about the 25.
Aaron Miller receives the ball across the 7-yard line, gets out beyond the 25 to the 26-yard line. Leading the stop. Cyclones 26, Bryce Dunbala.
So we will get our first look at the Cyclone defense. As we look to see Bryce Van Balla kind of lead them, as he was the big catalyst at linebacker last night. The Cyclone defensive front was no joke either, though, as they were holding Lewis Central rushing attack to very little rushing yards. So I'll start with a little dive up the middle by Kastner. Looks like they're going to give him about 3 yards there.
Handoff to number 20, Cole Kastner. Gets a few yards on first down for the Monarchs. Tackle made by Alex Highclough for the Cyclones. Second down, 7.
And this is kind of a little bit of a rivalry renewed, as Boffman, like I said, the former Harlan grad, brings his Monarchs back and with a little momentum, as Kastner is wrapped up right away.
And off once again to number 20, Kastner. No gain on the play. 45, Shane Cooper makes the stop. Third down, 7 for the Monarchs.
And it will be 3rd and 7 for Denison at the 29. Grady set back in the shotgun. He'll be forced out of the pocket. He's looking kind of deep and overthrows his receiver, and the Cyclones get a big 3 down to start the game.
Nash Langfeld on the far side. Pass is incomplete on the coverage number 5, Landon Nissen for the Cyclones. Brings up 4th down, 7 for the Monarchs. Back to punt for the Monarchs, 54, Sebastian Honduras. Deep receiving for the Cyclones, number 5, Nissen.
So it looks like Sebastian Contreras back to punt, and he gets a low line drive away from the return man. Got the Cyclones on to it. There is a flag on this return. It is a big return. Looks like he stepped out on the sideline.
Nissen receives ball and turns it beyond midfield.
Another was a great return by Landon Nissen.
25 for DC.
Live coverage of the 2024-2025 Cyclone season has been brought to you by a generous donation from the Harlan Pizza Ranch. Visit Pizza Ranch in Harlan and thank them for helping us bring you live coverage of Cyclone sports this year, including our brand new scoreboard camera. Cyclone Sports on HLTV Channel 15 has also been sponsored by Do It Best Hardware, The Agency in Harlan, Hamilton Financial Services,
Western Iowa Medical in Harlan,
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Murtu Medical Center, Physical Therapy and Rehab Services.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Keast Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical, build a bigger bin.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here, member FDIC.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
Flag is a sideline warning against the Cyclones. Not the way you want to start the game for Harlan, but still good field position on their own.
Ball is spotted, first and 10, Harlan Community at their own 41-yard
We'll
line.
see Gabe Arkfeld set in pistol formation. Oh, and they're going to slide shotgun. And it's going to be a keeper by Arkfeld who breaks a tackle and gets, looks like 4 yards.
Arkfeld keeps the ball, gets out near the 45-yard line.
Gets to the 45.
Before he's tackled by number 5, Evan Zaditz. Second down, 6.
And Cyclone set in an I formation, Van Balla flanked out wide. And it's just going to be a dive to Lucas Francis, who runs over a couple defenders, falls forward,
number 7,
and leaves it third and 1.
Francis gets out near midfield. Tackle led by number 64, Bismael Alfaro. Third down, 1.
And Gabe back under center, and we'll just go with the QB sneak, and he should have enough for the first down. So the Cyclones get a first down.
The ball on quarterback
First drive, 3 plays, 3 good plays.
Tackle made by number Monarchs.
So here we go, first and 10 for the Cyclones on the Monarch 48. And the toss to Lucas, and he gets the edge, and he is going down the sidelines. Good cut inside by Francis, and he is in the end zone. 48-yard rushing touchdown for Lucas Francis as he puts the Cyclones on the board early. That's exactly what you want to see for these Cyclones on this first drive. Just 4 straight runs, and they hit Pater. As Nolan Schwery going to come out to kick the extra point.
Schwery attempting the extra point for the Cyclones with the hole by Kaufman.
And Schwery kicks it up and through, and Cyclones will take a 7-0 lead. good start for the Cyclones. Again, this team's coming out. I think they've got a bit of a chip on their shoulder after last week. And they are trying to set the tone
Harlan
early.
Community had a 5-play, 57-yard drive, capped off by a 48-yard touchdown run by Lucas Francis.
As Schwery sets up to kick it deep again. Punt fielded at about the 5 by the Monarchs. And he will return that, looks like, to about the 18-yard line.
Aaron Bula with the return out to the 17-yard line. Brody Bendorf, number 20 on the tackle with Cyclones. First and 10 Monarchs at their 18-yard line.
So after a big first 3 and out for the Cyclones, they come back out. And this is a toss to Braylon Desi, and he is wrapped up behind the line.
Correction with the pitch to number 25, Braylon Deasy.
Looks like a 2-yard loss.
For the Cyclones, 45, Shane Cooper. Lost on the play, second down, 12.
As this Cyclone defense is just swarming to the ball right now. Grady back to pass. He moves out of the pocket, throws off his back foot. And well defended by Landon Kaufman, just over his head a little bit, can't quite get the interception.
For the Cyclones, Landon Kaufman. After the incomplete pass, third down 12 at the Monarchs 16-yard line.
So 3rd and 12 now. These Cyclones are standing strong on the defensive end. As Grady comes out in the pistol set. And throw kind of a check down there, caught. I believe that was number 80, Ryan Schlechter. But just back to the original line of scrimmage, there is a flag on the play. And that's going to be a hold on the Monarchs. So that will be declined. That will be 4th down for the Monarchs, and the Cyclones will send out the punt return unit.
Number 54, Contreras. Back to punt. Number 5, Denison back to receive for the Cyclones.
Contreras with another punt. Kind of a low line drive. And that's fielded and almost breaks free, but wrapped up at the 49.
Gets just in the Monarchs territory.
Denison almost broke through.
Ethan Totten on the stop for the Monarchs.
Good tackle
First
by
and 10,
Monarchs defender. Cyclones come out in the pistol set. Endorf goes in motion. Another toss to Lucas Francis. He gets a little hurdle going through the line and only gets to the line.
Francis, the ball carrier around the left side. Met by a number of Monarch defenders. Stop for no gain. Led by 61, Dominic Garcia. Second down, 10.
See Aiden Brennan Stevenson come in and spell, Lucas. And he'll take the handoff from Arkfeld. He spins through a tackle. He's fighting his way, and I think he got about 15 by the end of that
Number
run.
34, Redmond Stevenson, the ball carrier for the Cyclones, gets down to the 35-yard line for a Cyclone first down.
That kid has a lot of fight and drive in him. He did not want to go down there. And he was kind of a big catalyst for the offense for the Cyclones last week as he took about a 50-yard rushing touchdown to the house on his first carry. Looks to be holding his hip a little bit. And that'll be a dive, fullback dive to Bendorf, who looks to have gotten about 2 yards.
Quick handoff to number 20, Bendorf. Short gain on first down, and we select that on the stop. Second down, 8.
Again, back under center for Arkfeld. So the Monarchs are gonna get, it looks like a little official's timeout to get a sub on there. It's going to be a counter to Francis. He gets the edge. There is a flag. I gotta imagine it's going to be a hold on the Cyclones.
On the right side.
And it isn't. So that one will be coming back. So again, it looks like if the Cyclones just get Francis to the edge, he's got the speed and power to turn it upfield.
Indication is holding against the Cyclones.
So that will, I believe, leave it at 2nd and 18 here. So a little bit of a mountain decline for the Cyclones.
At the Monarchs 43.
As they will come out in the pistol set. And it looks like Joseph Rice is going to have to come out. Not sure if there was blood or what on him. And they just got to get looked at. Kaufman's got the man beat, and the pass is dropped as Arkfeld just put it right on it. Great throw from Arkfeld, great route from, sorry, not Kaufman, that was Denison. Great route, great throw, and unfortunately just not the catch. Yes, that might be something the Cyclones can take advantage of. As we'll see, trips down to the right and Rice up at the top of the field. And that's a crossing route to Rice. And he gets down the field, plenty for a first down. And he is inside the 15 to the 13-yard line for a Cyclone first down as Arkfeld on the money again.
First down, Harlan Community.
So Arkfeld in his second start, looking a little more calm and composed against this Monarch team. it's going to be a little jet sweep to Francis. He does a great job of just cutting it upfield and getting some yards there.
Number 7, Francis, the ball carrier on the counter. Shortly in the first down. Number 1, Wilson Rippon on the stop. Second down, 6.
As Arkfeld comes out back under center. Francis in the back of the eye. Kind of a little stretch play. He is through the defense and in the end zone for his second touchdown of the night. So this Cyclone offense looking a lot more potent tonight. Arkfeld throwing on the money. And Francis just carving up the defense. As Schwery trots on for the extra point attempt. And he knocks that one right down the middle. It is 14-0 Harlan. I think having the first game last week, nerves are a little more calm this week. Team's out firing on all cylinders, and you love to see it as a Cyclone fan.
Harlan Community had an 8-play, 49-yard drive, time elapsed 4 minutes, 7 seconds. Capped off by a 6-yard touchdown run by Francis. Number 37, Schwery, set to kick off.
Schwery set to kick. And this one will bounce at about the 4, and it's mishandled. And Denison gonna start with the ball. Oh, they're gonna give him a touchback on this one. It's a mishandled kick. And they are bailed out by the touchback call. So Cyclone's coming back out, looking for another 3 and out on this drive, as they've not really given the Monarchs any room to breathe. And there is still no daylight for these Monarch running backs.
25, Braylon TC, the ball carrier.
As Braylon TC is stopped in the backfield.
53 for the Cyclones. Second down 11 for the Monarchs.
Good jump off the ball by the Cyclones. And they are just kind of putting the Monarchs in uncomfortable positions. So second and long for the Monarchs. Ball at the 19. And Grady will be back to pass. And he kind of throws a laser just off target and out of bounds. As he's got to escape the pocket pretty quick if this Cyclone defensive line is just getting through and putting the pressure on right away. So 3rd and 11 for the Monarchs. They really need something here to get the momentum going. But this Cyclone defense, again, not giving them any room to breathe. And the Monarchs going to be forced to take a timeout.
Timeout on the field.
How do you top Pizza Ranch's legendary cheesy ranch sticks? Any way you want. Get a load of these. Our new loaded cheesy ranch sticks are now topped with an extra layer of flavor. skillet crust, melty cheese, herbs and spices, and up to 2 of your favorite toppings. They're the ultimate appetizer on the buffet or on the go. Don't you just love that new menu item smell? Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
Third and 11, Monarchs coming out in the pistol, and we'll see what they draw up. It looks like a little screen pass, and they got the Cyclones on it a little bit, but that was Jaden Stevens there chasing down Cole Kastner and stopping him short of the first down marker. The Monarchs drop a great screen pass call. I thought they had him fooled, but the hustle from the Cyclones defense just stops them short.
54, Sebastian Contreras back to punt. Receiving for the Cyclones, number 5, Denison.
And the Cyclones almost get through to block that one. So that's fielded by Nissen. And he will be out on the sideline.
Nissen turns the ball into Monarchs territory. Taken out of bounds approximately the 36-yard line. 52 Grayson Wilcox.
And the effort will be returned to the 38. Looks like Coach Baughman is in the officials' ear wanting to block in the back. Arkfeld back out and under center. Francis out in the eye. Van Balla split wide on one side and Rise on the other. And Francis can't get anything as this Monarch defense just shot the gaps really well. I think Francis wanted a little bit of a face mask. I thought he got grabbed a bit, but officials didn't see it. And he is tackled in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. That's not something you see often. Back out under center. They're going to go quick out to Rice, and he's past the first cornerback down the sideline. Looks like he's going to be out just short of the first down. Maybe inches to go. It's hard for me to see from up here. I didn't think it was the greatest of spots, but still third and 1, third and inches, and it's very manageable for the Cyclone offense. As they're going to catch the Monarchs looking over to the sideline, Arkfeld's going to take the QB sneak for about 5 yards and a Cyclone first down. Play in, and Bendorf going to come out and take a little bit of a break. Arkfeld checks it down to Dallas McDowell, who breaks a tackle and into the end zone for the Cyclones' first passing touchdown of the year. Nice little curl route from McDowell, who's filling in at tight end for the injured Caden Brook. And he just catches it, turns through the first defender, and green grass ahead of him. Schwery on for the extra point, and he knocks that one right down the middle again. And the Cyclones up 21-0 with 40 seconds left in the first quarter. just looking really explosive right now. And the defense is stout as ever tonight. We're seeing the typical arc pressure from the defensive line. And the cornerbacks and linebackers shutting down the passing lanes. As this is a much better return from the Monarchs, he will be tackled by Van Bola at about the 28, I believe. Is a flag out there on the play.
Bryce on ball at 26 on the stop. We have a flag on the far side at the 37-yard line.
And it will be a hold against the Monarchs. Again, they finally get a little bit of positive there, and it will be brought back.
It'll be first down 10 at the Monarchs.
So instead of starting at about the 29, they will start at the 19. So Grady back out, Kastner in the backfield. And this handoff will go for about 1 yard, maybe 2.
Short gain on first down for Denison. Hightoff, number 74, with a stop for the Cyclone. Second down, 8.
As that will probably do it for this first quarter of action. Looks like the Monarchs will run the clock out so they can get together and talk it over in the huddle in the break.
On the scoreboard, Harlan Community 21.
Cyclones finish the first quarter up 21-0. 2 touchdowns by Lucas Francis and Gabe Markfeld with his first passing touchdown on the season to Dallas McDowell. And this defense is playing lights out.
This program has been brought to you by Dylan Hamilton, financial advisor with Hamilton Financial Services, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Contact Dylan today at 712-235-5500. Office is located in Harlan and Walnut.
Harlan Do It Best is your best source for friendly service, expert advice, and innovative products. Whether you need to build it, paint it, fix it, or grill it, we have it all. Our full-service paint department, utilizing Valspar paints, can match any color for your interior and exterior painting projects. Check out our new Diablo tool aisle for all power tool accessories needed for your home improvements. Make grilling easy with our full selection of grills and grilling supplies. Harlan Do It Best, conveniently located at 1810 Chatbird Avenue in Harlan.
So after that short break, the Monarchs will come back out to start the second quarter. 2nd and 8 on the 21. And Grady looking to get something going with this offense. And that's thrown up and intercepted. I believe that was number 2, Hagen Sorensen on the sideline. As I think that was Shane Cooper with a well-timed blitz right through the middle, forced Grady out of the pocket and rolling to the left to force a tough throw going kind of across his body, got overran his shoulders and everything, and just a tough throw, just kind of hung up there, and Hagen in a great spot for the pick. As we'll see Redmond Stevenson, and that ball slips out, and the Monarchs are on it. So unfortunate turn of events as the Cyclones get the interception, but then fumble it right back. Again, it's hard to tell. I thought he might have been down, but at this level, no replays, nothing. It's a quick call on the field, and that was a close one. So the Monarchs will take back over on offense, hoping for this to be a spark. But I'm sure this Cyclone defense has other things to say about that. fake toss, and I believe the Monarchs fumbled it right back as that's punched out of Kastner's arms. And Van Balla comes up with the fumble recovery.
The ball comes loose for the Monarchs and covered by the Cyclones.
Exactly what this Cyclone defense needed, and these Cyclones, they are firing on all cylinders again. I've said it a lot already, but they just look like they got a different pep in their step tonight. As Parkfield comes out under center, and that'll be handed off to Lucas Francis. He's through one tackle, and it looks like he'll get about 7 yards.
Francis gets a nice gain on first down for the Cyclones. Down to the 34-yard line. 61 Dominic Garcia on the stop for the Monarchs.
Strong I formation coming out for the Cyclones, and they're going to go with the toss, and it's going to be a reverse to Van Balla, who's got blockers and space, and he will take that in. What a call by the Cyclones with the reverse, catching the Monarchs flat-footed on defense, and Van Balla takes that one 34 yards for the score. Again, with how well Lucas Francis runs the ball, gotta be geared in on him. And a little bit of trickeration from the Cyclones, and they house that one 4-6.
Number 37, Schwery, with the point after attempt.
And Schwery out on for the extra point, knocks it through. And that will make it 28-0 for these Cyclones.
Cyclone Lanes in Harlan is your total family fun entertainment center. Known for our homemade buttercrust pizza, we also offer great burgers and a variety of other sandwiches and sides, all available to eat in or carry out. Cyclone Lanes is available for birthday parties, company outings, and church youth groups. Laser bowling starts on Friday and Saturday evenings at 8 p.m. We invite you to come enjoy some fun family entertainment and great food at Cyclone Lanes in Harlan.
Schwery set to take the kick. And this one a little shorter than the last couple. Fielded at about the 20. And that is number 10, Camden Nemitz.
On return with number 10, Camden Nemitz for the Monarchs.
And he gets a good return out to, looks like about the 45, no, sorry, 41.
First and 10, Denison at their own 36-yard line.
So the Monarchs will take over at the 41 on the far side of the field. Blaine Grady looking to get something going. They'll go with an outside handoff to Kastner, who gets a stiff arm but is then taken out of bounds. Gain of about 6, it looks like, before the Cyclones can get to
the
him.
47-yard line. Hagen Sorensen, number 2, makes the tackle for the Cyclones. Second down, 4.
2nd and 4 for the Monarchs. They go back to Kastner, who breaks a couple tackles, still fighting, And it is cleaned up on the sidelines. Hagen Sorensen in to get the last hit. Looked like Landon Kaufman and Bryce Van Balla dragging him out that way. All that fighting, and he got back to the line of scrimmage. So it will be 3rd and 4. This Cyclone defense, very good at ball pursuit side to side. That was one of the best things for them last week. Not much towards the outside. Got burned a couple times deep on passes, but they seem to have that locked down a lot better this week. As this is going to be Desi taking the ball up the middle. He's going to be about 3 yards short. Be 4th and 3 for the Monarchs. And they are going to leave the offense out there, it looks like.
Ball spot at the Monarchs 48.
Looks like maybe they were just trying to draw the Cyclones offsides, call a timeout. We'll see what the Monarchs draw up.
8:56 remaining in the first half. Harlan Community 28, Denison 0.
And it looks like they're just going to send the punt unit out. 4th and 3, 28 to nothing. Kind of got to play this one safe. Has Contreras back for another punt. And they will go with a fake punt. There is a flag on the play. It was stopped short.
Monarchs with a short snap.
Yes, that was Michael Collins who caught it.
In the case for the penalty against the Monarchs will be declined.
And I believe it was an illegal formation penalty, so that's going to be declined, and the Cyclones will take over at the Monarch 49. So the Cyclones doing a great job of being prepared for the fake and stopping it short. This handoff goes to Lucas Francis, and he is going to be tripped up by Wilson Griffin. Good tackle by him, because if he doesn't make that, Lucas is housing that for his 3rd touchdown of the night.
1st and 10, Harlan Community at the Monarchs 34-yard line.
This is going to be a handoff up the middle to Bendorf on the fullback dive.
Archhouse handoff to number 20, Bendorf. Short gain on 1st down for the Cyclones.
He will get about
number 5,
3, it looks like.
Stop for the Monarchs.
So that would make it 2nd and 7. And not what you like to see is Cole Kastner is a bit shaken up, and he'll have to come out and take a break.
2nd down, 7 for Harlan Community.
Barkfeld out under center. And ball at top side of the field, Rice at the bottom, and a little play action pass deep to McDowell and just over his head.
Barkfeld's pass attempted deep across the middle.
Good throw by Arkfeld just a little too far, maybe a yard or two, and McDowell can't quite catch up to it. And they're going to move the pocket on this one. On the run throw from Arkfeld, just going to miss Rice's outstretched hand.
Number 25, DC on coverage.
And I believe the Cyclones will go for this one.
4th down 7 for the Cyclones.
4th and 7. Probably be about a 48-yard field goal for Schwery, which is testing the limits. He might be able to hit that though. Arkfeld breaks the huddle. 4 wideouts. Nissen and Rice on the bottom of the screen. And McDowell and Van Balla at the top. And Arkfeld going to pull this one down. And he is going to get the first down. Heads up play by Arkfeld. Sees the middle of the field wide open and gets the first down.
For Mars.
Back out under center, Bendorf and Francis in the backfield. And he fumbles the ball. Monarchs look like they might have fallen on it. Flag on the play. We'll see what the call is. And they are going to wave the flag off. And another fumble by the Cyclone offense.
Cyclones fumble the ball. Monarchs do recover.
Again, Denison with just a good time blitz right there, I think. About talking to Francis as he took the handoff, and they were able to just poke that one away. So the Monarchs take over. They're going to go with the little option out wide. That's pitched to Kastner. He is looking in better shape than when he left the field. And he will take that one for, it looks like about 8.
Gets out near the 30-yard line. Sam Shields
and they're going to give him 9.
With the stop for the Cyclones. Second down 1 for the Monarchs.
And they will go with a dive to Kastner, who is fighting, and he ends up with about 10 yards there. Good fight from Kastner, and he will have a Monarchs first down.
From the 40-yard line, Shane Cooper, number 45, leads the stop for the Cyclones. First down for the Monarchs at their own 42-yard line.
So we've got about 7 minutes left in the second quarter. And the Monarchs are looking to build something on offense. And they're going to go with another handoff up the middle, this time to Evan Zavitz. And he is going to get, looks like about 7.
5, that's Zavitz. Gets out to the 49-yard line here in midfield. Number 11, Dallas McDowell leads the tackle for the Cyclones. Second down, 3.
Another handoff from the Monarchs, but Van Balla there to stand it up. It looks like maybe a couple inches on that one.
Takes the handoff, no gain on the play.
As Van Balla with a great read there. Shuts down the run.
Cyclones.
Grady under center. They are going to go with the handoff to Kastner. And I think they're going to get a flag for a face mask there.
Gets beyond midfield. Well, flag on the play. Hayden Stillman, over 53.
Not sure if there's another flag on the Monarchs, but I think they're going to get the Cyclones for a face mask. And they are.
Indication is personal foul face mask against the Cyclones.
So that will be a first down for the Monarchs.
Moves the ball in the Cyclones territory. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line. First down 10.
And the Monarchs are in Cyclone territory now at the 34. They will go with an outside handoff to Kastner, and Van Balla will chase that one down.
Kastner, number 20, the ball.
As Adam Ayler also comes in to help clean that one up.
Brought down by the Cyclones. Van Balla, number 26, results in a loss on the play. Second down, 12.
Swanson off the edge. And Grady throws a low one caught by Kastner.
Short pass complete to Kastner on the near side.
As it looks like he just got a yard on that one, so that's going to be 3rd and 11.
Ayler on the stop for the Cyclones. 3rd down, 11.
So 3rd and long, this is where the Monarchs have looked pretty uncomfortable. Grady's had to be mobile in the pocket. As they are running short on the play clock, they're going to have to get this, they're probably going to have to take a timeout. And they do. Quarterback and coach get on the same page again. Hoffman over there in the refs here, and Grady out there calling timeout right away. As the play clock was winding down. This Cyclone defense and offense flips the script from last week, and they are playing phenomenal tonight. As this defense has not given up much, they forced a fumble and an interception. And the offense is with 28 points in the first half. Looks like the Cyclone's going to have to send a player off. As they have 3 down linemen. Definitely playing the pass. Grady rolls out, tries to hit his man. That's off Camden Nemitz's hands. And that will bring up 4th and 11.
For the Cyclones, 35. Adam Ayler. Brings up fourth down for the Monarchs.
As being in Cyclone territory, looks like the Monarchs will stay out there with the offense and see if they can draw something up. So Grady in the pistol formation. He'll try to check it down to Kastner.
And
that will fall incomplete, and it will be first down for the Cyclones.
Cyclones will take over on downs. Will be first and 10 after on 35 yards.
Again, Grady is being forced to kind of move around in the pocket fairly quickly after he receives the ball. Three-man rush there, and he was moving out of the pocket pretty quick there, which that's about all you can ask for from this Cyclone defensive front. This will be a handout to Francis. He gets the edge again. Rice with a great seal block. Francis tackled by Kastner. As he got the sideline and was moving. So 3 minutes, 20 seconds left. And Arkfeld going to hand it off to Francis again. He is on the edge and 9 yards, it looks like.
Francis, the ball carrier off the right side, gets inside the 40-yard line. Number 25, Desi with the stop.
As after 2 long rounds, he'll come out and take a little bit of a breather. Redmond Stevenson will dot the eye in the backfield. Spencer Fink going to split out wide. And this is going to be a handoff to Bendorf, and he will get, it looks like about 4. Plenty for a first down.
Just down at the 35-yard line. First down, Harlan Community. Number 5, Evan Zadis on the stop.
As the Cyclones just kind of eating away at the clock right now. This one's going to be an option, and Arkfeld's going to keep it. He'll get about 7, it looks like.
Arkfeld keeps the ball on the left end, gets inside the 30-yard line down near the 28. Number 1.
And the Cyclones just doing a really good job of eating away at the yardage on first down, making second and third down a lot easier for him. As this is going to be Redmond Stevenson on the carry. It looks like he'll have enough for the first down, but he is bottled up pretty shortly after that.
Redmond Stevenson, number 34, the ball carrier, gets the Cyclones first down. Grayson Wilcox, number 52, wins the stop for the Monarchs. Ball spotted at the 24.
And the Cyclones going to call timeout here.
Western Iowa Medical, providing outstanding service and the highest quality medical equipment and supplies in Western Iowa. At Western Iowa Medical in Harlan, it's our mission to meet all your home health care needs.
First and 10 at the 24. Minute 24 left in the half. And would love to end this drive with some points. Arkfeld under center. He takes the snap and play action. He'll hit McDowell underneath. McDowell breaks a tackle and into the end zone again. Arkfeld looks to be pretty comfortable throwing the ball to Dallas. Rice had his man beat on the outside. But great job and great find from Arkfeld, who is on target for his second touchdown pass of the game. And love seeing them get more receivers in on the action. So Nolan Schwery back out for the extra point. And he will chip this one through and go 5 for 5 to make it 35-0 in favor of the Cyclones. Dallas McDowell having himself a big game, filling in for Caden Brook. And always nice to see more receivers get out there for the Cyclones. Again, this offense, with the way they are running the football, it is opening up an awful lot for play action passes and such, and the Cyclones are capitalizing on it in a big way. As Schwery's set to kick this one away. And he boots this one deep, caught at the 5. And he will be swallowed up at the 18, it looks like.
On 5, gets out beyond the 15-yard line. Harlan Community had a 6-play, 65-yard touchdown drive. Time elapsed 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Number 35, Adam Hager was on the stop for the Cyclones.
As that was Anthony Arambula on the return. So here comes this Monarch offense. They had a little bit going for them, and the drive just kind of stalled out. As the Cyclones threw again right away. And Grady hit out onto the track.
Denison on the near side. On the coverage was 35.
Again, there is just no room.
2nd down 10 for the Monarchs.
As that was Austin Spray, who just shot through the line and forced Grady out of the pocket in a hurry. So they'll go with a little fullback dive on their own, and that's going to get stood up. Still fighting.
Number 5, Zavitz, the ball carrier.
As that was Evan Zavitz fighting for everything he can get, but that's going to do it for the half. So the Cyclone's going to take this one into the locker room with a 35-0 lead. And spirits have got to be high as they are playing well tonight. We will take a quick break and come back for the second half.
Advertise with HMU. Are you looking for an easy and affordable way to get your business out there? Why not advertise right here? HMU is looking for sponsors, and starting as low as $40 a month, your business could be featured right here. Our sponsors help us cover programs just like this one, and thanks to their support, we're now able to broadcast Cyclone sports, concerts, and more live on both HLTV, Channel 15, and YouTube. So what are you waiting for? Call 755-5182 and ask for Jonathan, or email jnorth@hmunet.com and ask for more information today.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Set SCSB as your financial teammate. Plan now so you're ready to ace your next major purchase. Kill unexpected requests for personal information. Save early, save often for unexpected expenses. Partner with the experts at SCSB to hit your financial marks. The ball's in your court. Stay on top of your financial game with SCSB.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans, as we come out of the halftime break. Harlan comes out with a 35-0 lead. We'll give you a little rundown on some stats. Harlan with 13 first downs, Denison with 2. Harlan 22 carries for 193 yards, and Denison 16 carries for 30 yards. Gabe Arkfeld going 5 for 8 for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. And Blaine Grady going 3 for 10 for 13 yards and a pick. The Cyclones have 283 total yards of offense, and the Monarchs have 43. Both teams have lost fumbles. Cyclones with 2 fumbles, both lost, and the Monarchs with 1 fumble, and it was lost as well. Cyclones much better penalty-wise this week, 3 for 40 yards, and Denison just has 1 for 10. And the Monarchs will come out and kick the ball off. As Contreras boots that one deep, as that is Landon Kaufman, I believe. And he tries to get around, but gets to about the 20 where he is tackled. And Lucas Francis will take that one for about 7 yards. Kemper on top of Underwood at the half, 21-14. As Arkfeld under center, play action. He's got Rice deep, wide open, and he will hit him. And Rice is chased down. Looks like they're probably going to get him for a horse collar tackle as Jackson Gravy brings him down. But the Cyclones, again, with the effective rushing attack, able to get the play action off. And with all the focus on Lucas Francis and Redmond Stevenson in the backfield, Joseph Rice just able to break free. So not the start the Monarchs wanted, but the Cyclones are still firing on all cylinders. And Arkfeld going to hand this one off. Francis up the middle. Looks like he'll get about 4. As Arkfield runs the play back in. Counter play to Francis. He's through and into the end zone. So about 2 minutes off the board, and the Cyclones strike again to make it 41-0, pending the extra point from Nolan Schwery, who has been lights out this year. Knocked a field goal through against Lewis Central last week, and is 5 for 5 so far on point afters tonight. And down the middle by Schwery makes it 42-0 for your Harlan Community Cyclones. We should have continuous clock for the rest of the game.
Listen to 105.3 KNOD. KNOD covers local, state, and world news. KNOD covers your favorite local high school sports, the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Chicago Cubs. KNOD covers Brownfield Ag News programs. KNOD plays the hits you want to hear from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. KNOD has great advertising rates for your business. Call 800-876-KNOD for more info. 105.3 KNOD.
As Schwery will line up to boot this one deep. That's going to be caught at about the 14 by Aaron Bula, and he will be wrapped up by Hagen Sorensen. Slings him to the track. So out comes this Monarch offense who struggled against this stingy Harlan defense. Again, Harlan just quick off the ball, through the line, shooting the gaps. They're going to have to make Grady pass the ball. And they're going to go with a little quick out to Desi. He's swallowed up pretty quick, but looks like it's going to be about a 5-yard gain and a flag from the back judge. And they're going to get a face mask on the Cyclones, so that'll be a 15-yarder. Again, the back judge throwing the flag. Caught the face mask. And that will move the ball forward for the Monarchs, as they will be approaching midfield after the penalty. So I guess a second flag for unsportsmanlike conduct on the Cyclones. I didn't catch the number on that. Looks like it might have been Cooper, as Coach Blatt getting into him a little bit on the sidelines. And those are the mental mistakes you can't really afford. As Grady kind of escapes the pocket, but Van Balla there to get him down. Again, decent time to start in the pocket. However, the coverage by the Cyclones just there and nothing available, forcing Grady to move around, and Van Balla just reading it well and taking him down for a 4-yard loss on the sack. So quick handoff to Kastner. And I think he got back to the original line of scrimmage. And there's going to be another flag from the back judge. So another personal foul against the Cyclones, and I believe in the third quarter that is now 45 yards of penalties on these Cyclones, which eclipses the total for the last half. So not exactly sure what it was, if it was unsportsmanlike conduct or what, but the Cyclones kind of got to get it together, can't have all these mental mistakes, got to clean up the penalties. So quick rollout and throw. And that ball is incomplete to Langenfeld, who was the top receiver for the Monarchs last week. Monarchs with a quick handoff outside. A good gain from Kastner, as he's still got some fight in him. Looks like he got about half of it. So that will leave it with 3rd and 5 for the Monarchs at the 22, just outside of the red zone. And the Monarchs aided with some penalties with their best drive of the night. As Grady sets back in the pistol. Langenfeld goes in motion, and that is off of Grady's helmet. He was not ready for the snap. The Monarchs are able to get onto it in about the center of the field. As the motion man, I don't know what happened, if Grady just wasn't ready for it or what, but hit him in the face mask. And they will now send Contreras out for the extra point. And that is going to be no good. But looks like Contreras drew a roughing the kicker penalty, as that will keep this drive alive for the Monarchs. Not a great snap from the Monarchs. Low kick, but can't rough the kicker there and keep this drive alive. Again, the Cyclones just kind of racking up the penalty yardage right now. Like I said, I believe 3 for 40 yards in the first half. We are halfway through the third quarter, and we are at 4 penalties for 60 yards in the second half. As that handoff will go forward to about the 5. Looks like Kastner gets about 7 there. These Monarchs aren't going to go away lightly. Again, though, we've got continuous clock in the second half right now, as the Cyclones are up by 35 or more. And Grady going to give it to Kastner again. He falls forward. And they're going to say he was down. Harlan trying to convince him it was a fumble. So I don't know that he got any yards on that. I think it's still 3rd and 3, still at the 5-yard line. Maybe not. It is 3rd and 1. So this is big for the Cyclones. Again, with the size of Grady, gotta imagine it's just a QB sneak and you fall forward. I think he's going to get a favorable spot. And they are going to give him the first down, so it'll be first and goal from the 2. Actually, they're going to put it at the 1. So Denison with the ball at the 1. Grady going under center. Again, I would imagine with the size, just going to be a QB sneak, but they are going to feed it to Kastner as he gets in the end zone. So the Monarchs avoid the shutout as they get on the board with about 3:15 left in the third quarter. That brings it to 42-6. As the Cyclones set up their field goal block unit. And Contreras knocks that one through to make it 42-7. As you know, that one's kind of got to be a little bit of a shot to the Cyclones' confidence as they had them stopped. Just an unfortunate roughing the kicker penalty keeps the drive alive and puts 7 on the board for the Monarchs.
At Keist Auto Center, it's our mission to be the automotive home of Ford, Chevy, and GMC drivers in Southwest Iowa. Conveniently located just off Highway 59 in Harlan, we provide a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and always deliver customer service with a smile. As your hometown auto dealer, we strive to make every transaction an easy one. Call or stop by today to get in touch with a member of our team and let us know how we can serve you today. Keist Auto Center, proudly serving Southwest Iowa for over 31 years.
As Contreras sets to kick it off, Cyclone's going to send Landon Kaufman and Landon Nissen back to return the kick. And Contreras with the kick fielded inside the 5 by Kaufman. He's got some space. And Nissen there to make the block. Kaufman knocked out of bounds at about the Monarch 49. Great return from Kaufman. And the kicker over to save the day. So looks like we're going to have a quarterback change as Colton Schneider going to come in, and he's going to hand it off to Redmond Stevenson, who breaks it wide and through, and Redmond Stevenson with a 49-yard touchdown run. And there is another flag on the play. Imagining it might be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Cyclones after the touchdown. As the speed in this Cyclone backfield is just unbelievable, as it doesn't seem to matter if it's Francis or Redmond Stevenson. Either one of them gets the edge, and they are gone. So yeah, it is going to be another unsportsmanlike conduct play on the Cyclones. I believe that'll either be I think it'll be enforced on the kickoff, as Schwery out to attempt the point after. And Schwery boots that one through to make it 49-7. Cyclone's out and ready to kick off again, as yes, this one will be backed up, and they will kick from the 25 instead of the 45. And Schwery kicks this one off. This is going to be caught at about the 23 as Aaron Bula looks to get the edge. He does. I think there's going to be a flag as Schwery over to make the tackle. I believe this one will come back, though, for a hold on the Monarchs. So rather than having this one start across midfield, they will start with this one at the 29. This is going to be tossed to DC, and he's going to get, looks like 4. Grady under center. Going to be a handoff to Kastner. Tries to fight through the initial tackle. Van Balla holds on, slows him up, and the Cyclones swarm to it and get him in the backfield. As we approach a minute left in the third quarter, there is a Monarch down on the field. Looks like a bit of cramping going on. So again, Cyclones with the advantage of the running clock. This quarter has just kind of flown by. Both teams, well, the Cyclones putting 14 on the board so far in this third quarter. The Monarchs with 7. And here we go as they are back out ready for the snap. Little movement in the pocket, and Grady overshoots the receiver. So 4th and 7. I'm not sure what the Monarchs are doing. Looks like they're sending the punt unit on. Contreras not quite there yet. They may take a timeout. Actually, they're just going to let the quarter run out. Now that I look up there and see it. As that will bring the third quarter to a close.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Looking for insurance coverage at competitive rates? As an independent agency, we are not tied to one insurance company. We work for you, the agency, located right across from City Hall.
How do you game? Do you shoot your shot? Do you go for the goal? Or throw the high cheese? whatever you do. Our goal at Murtu Physical Therapy is to keep you in the game. Murtu Physical Therapy. Game on.
At Polly Jones Funeral Home, compassion is our foundation. As a proud family-owned and operated business, we understand that during times of loss, empathy and understanding make all the difference. Our dedicated professionals, rooted in family values, are here to answer your calls and address your questions and concerns. With 3 locations in Harlan, Avoca, and Denison, we're available whenever and wherever you need us to provide customized services for every family we serve. Polly Jones Funeral Home, proudly serving our communities for over 90 years.
Cyclone Seed and Chemical is your one-stop shop for all your agronomy inputs. Whether it's seeds, chemicals, fertilizers, or custom application, the staff at Cyclone Seed will work hard for your business. When you work with Cyclone Seed and Chemical, you'll have to build a bigger bin.
The Cyclones are going to send out their punt return team, and it looks like the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. So Landon Nissen set deep to receive the punt from Contreras. And this one will just be downed by the Monarchs at the Cyclone 36-ish. Looks like maybe it's 37 is where they're going to spot it. Stevenson gets about 2 there. As the Cyclones getting some younger guys some minutes out there. Always love to see it. Good experience for them in case backups are ever needed. And that's going to be a fullback dive. As Levi Scheckinger going to take that handoff. Redmond Stevenson still a little limpy coming off. Looks like he might be having a bit of a hip issue. As that will be Henry Maganja dotting the I. He'll take the handoff. Almost breaks through. They're going to give him just a yard, I believe. As Maganja was about a step away from breaking a big run there. As Schneider and the offense going to stay out on the field. 4th and 2. And they're going to go QB sneak, which has been pretty good for them. Not sure if he got it all the way there. Looks like they're going to mark him short, and it will be Monarchs ball. Looks like Colton was able to get about a yard. As we will see some subs out on the Cyclone defense. And the Monarchs bringing in some subs of their own. Again, good valuable minutes for backups for both the teams. As he is going to be sacked. And I believe that was Austin Spray back in the backfield. This is going to be a handoff, and it looks like Spray is in on the tackle again. As that was number 21 for the Monarchs. I do not have him listed in my program. Third and 11 for the Monarchs. 6.5 to go in the game. as they will go with a fullback dive, and they are pushing that pile as he will get about 4. And the Monarchs out to go for it on this 4th down and 6. They'll go with a halfback toss. Gets the edge, but Landon Nissen over there to wrap him up back at the line of scrimmage. And we will see the Cyclone offense get back on the field. As that is on the turf, looked like some bumping of the bodies, and the Monarchs are going to recover the fumble.
Ball falls on the ground, recovered by the Monarchs. Recovered by number 65, HCHS. First down 10 for the Monarchs.
Unfortunate error by these Cyclones. Going to give the ball up in good field position for the Monarchs. Looked like there was maybe a hole there, just a little too close, and ball gets knocked out of the quarterback's hands. I believe that's the Cyclones' 3rd turnover of the game. All have been fumbles. As that is fumbled by the Monarchs, and the Cyclones jump on it. And they're going to go with a quick pass. That is Spencer Fink breaking a tackle. And I believe he's going to get a horse collar tackle. Fink with the catch, making a move, and down the field. As Schneider with the quick pass on a quick slant out wide on the money. And Fink explodes forward. And that will put the ball in the red zone, I believe at the 16-yard line. And quick handoff on the fullback dive, as that is Mason Hansen on the carry. So Schneider back out and under center. And Beganja takes the carry as this quarter is winding down, under 2 minutes now. Minute and a half, 3rd and 5. And Schneider just going to hand it off up the middle to Hansen again. As I believe he is right at the first down marker, or just a couple inches short. They are giving him the first down. So just at the 6-yard line, first down for the Cyclones. A minute left. Not sure if they'll try to punch this one in, or they will just, quick handoffs or victory formation. Looks like they're going to come out in the eye, try and get one last score on the board. They are going to kneel the ball. As that should do it for the last play of the game. 30 seconds left, and that clock is winding. We'll take one moment real quick to thank our Cyclone sponsors before we head out. Cyclone Lanes, KNOD Radio, Keast Auto Center, United Bank of Iowa, Do It Best Hardware, Conduct with Swampfler, The Agency Insurance, Western Iowa Medical, Dr. J's Family Eye Care, Cyclone Seed and Chemical, Shelby County State Bank, Hamilton Financial Services, Hanson House Senior Living, Pauly Jones Funeral Home, Virtue Medical Center Physical Therapy and Rehab Services, the Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex, and a special shout out to Pizza Ranch for the scoreboard camera and broadcasting equipment. We will catch you next week as the Harlan Cyclones take their first trip on the road to Glenwood, where they will play the Rams. The Cyclones move to 1-1 on the night after a great performance on both sides of the ball. Thank you for listening, and catch us live next Friday in Glenwood.